While President Bashir has an ICC warrant of arrest on his head for alleged war crimes, crimes against humanity and genocide, he enjoys immunity like all other heads of states under customary international law, which predates the Rome Statute. Not even the UN Security Council can strip him of that immunity, only the people of Sudan can. It means, therefore, that arresting al-Bashir is tricky for any ICC party state. Kenyan police, for example, cannot extend their authority on him as a foreign head of state.
No, you cannot, because it means that you are subjecting that foreign head of state to domestic judicial processes, which is prohibited under customary law.
The uproar arose especially because member states are required to cooperate with the International Criminal Court in enforcing such arrest warrants because the ICC has no police force and therefore lacks the capacity to arrest those it indicts.
Where there is an arrest warrant, the court shall communicate with those countries and request them to cooperate with it in arresting and surrendering. That means that the obligation is not automatic.
Many, though, are concerned about the signal that al-Bashir's presence sent. Essentially, it casts doubts over Kenya's willingness to cooperate with the ICC in bringing the perpetrators of the 2007 post-election violence to justice.
We were all informed that Sylvia Chebet would be here. So we were all taken by surprise in that sense.
The European Union has also issued a statement expressing its concern over the matter. It urges Kenya to continue cooperating with the ICC in its investigations. A section of MPs, however, think Bashir's invitation was perfectly in order in the spirit of good neighborliness and Kenya's mutual relations with the oil-rich Sudan as a trade partner.
Mimi nasema tufanye vizuri kuja. Hata akuje tena na atuletee mafuta. Akuje tena atuletee mafuta. Kwa sababu sisi pana mahakama na kama wao wa ICC mnasema basi waende wakamshike huko, mbona waendi?
The Ministry of Foreign Affairs says al-Bashir cannot be isolated, considering that he is key in implementation of the Comprehensive Peace Agreement. The Embassy of Sudan, in a statement to newsrooms, indicated that al-Bashir met with Vice President Salva Kiir and Ali Osman Taha to reaffirm commitment to holding in January next year the referendum in which South Sudan is seeking to break out of the larger Sudan. The ICC's reaction to report Kenya to the UN Security Council, though appropriate, came a little late in the day.
This was very swift by the time reference was made by the ICC. I don't even think the UN Security Council had the opportunity to meet and decide on the issue. Bashir was already on his way to the airport.
Apparently, the UN Security Council cannot take any action against Kenya now, as the measures available are too serious and have to be initiated by a member of the Council. It starts with a mere condemnation to economic sanctions and may escalate to armed intervention. As it is, MUSILA says the chances of any state asking the Security Council to condemn or take action against Kenya are minimal. The African Union, which has zealously defended Kenya, has in fact requested all African states and Friends of Africa to reject any resolutions that may be tabled at the UN Security Council over the matter. The indictment of President Bashir is being viewed in some quarters as a strategic blunder on the part of the ICC prosecutor, because what it has done is that it has galvanized the African constituency, which is now acting in a manner that threatens the existence of that court, more so in situations where the African Union has been trying to bring about a political solution, as in the Sudan. Sylvia Chebet, Citizen TV, Nairobi.